Hello Virgo, this is the Mystic Kitten. My name is Michelle and I'm going to do a read for you tonight for April 2020. Please remember these readings are general. They cannot resonate with everyone. That's okay. Check the other signs in your chart and find your story there. Also, I encourage you to check other signs in your chart for clarification. Cross watchers, you have to switch those energies around. Please like, subscribe, and share to the channel so that these videos can reach a broader audience and we can get these messages to whom needs to hear them. If you're looking for a private reading, you can find me on my Facebook page, Mystic Kitten, and we can discuss that there. There is a promo going on right now. It's not a promo. I've been inspired by the porch photographers, and so I have opened up 50 free mini readings, but you can only get it through the Facebook page. So you'll have to go there and comment on the photo, and I will connect with you over Messenger through Facebook and we can sort that out there. So it's the first 50. So with that being said, let's get into this, Virgo. There's been some heavy energy going on, which, I mean, I know it makes sense, but I try to pick up on sort of more of a general feeling, but there's been some pretty intense emotions going on through these reads. One more shuffle, Virgo. Virgo, April 2020. All right. All right, your underlying energy is the Hierophant in reverse. So you are feeling closed off spiritually. You're starting to question things you once believed in, whether it's spiritual or not. Things that you always thought were going to be one way seem to be going a different direction now, and that has kind of set you off balance. This could also speak to a feeling of lost. Not loss, lost. So feeling like you're treading water but starting to gulp, if that makes sense. That's what I'm hearing anyways. The overall energy is Judgment. So you may be feeling like you're regretting past decisions. In this deck, the Judgment to me speaks to regret and self-judgment, the fear of others judging us. Now, it could also speak to Libra energy. It also could speak to something in, like in a court, like a legal thing. So contracts that need to be signed, court dates being put off. I feel like for maybe a couple of people there was maybe a wedding that was supposed to happen that had to get put off, and that's causing stress and strife. So yeah, in your past energy, you've got the Moon in reverse, you've got the Hermit, and you've got the Seven of Cups. So this tells me that you were wishing for something, you were trying to manifest it, you were focused on it, and it just wasn't happening in the time that you wanted it to happen. You wanted it now. Not getting it has kind of put you into this hermit mode where you've gone in and you're self-reflecting. You're trying to figure out the workaround. The Seven of Cups talks about like looking towards that next step in feeling emotional fulfillment in a situation. So it's knowing that the work is being put in. It's knowing that further work needs to happen. It's just with the Moon card and the Hermit processing the Seven of Cups, that tells me that you're trying to figure out what that next step is. You know there's more work to be done. You just don't know what that is. In your current energy, you've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Five of Cups. So this tells me that you're starting to pull back. You're starting to pull, you're like, okay, I've got too many things started. I have to figure out which ones I'm going to do. So you're pulling everything back in. And with the Seven of Swords, you're kind of laying it out and like using logic to sort out the wants, the desires, the unnecessaries, all that kind of stuff. However, the Five of Cups tells me that you feel disappointed in the progress that you've made in the ones that you truly feel passionate about. So you're in this state where you're trying to clean out, you're trying to focus, you're trying to decide how to divide your attention, but every time you think, okay, I'm gonna focus on this, you start to get in your head and you become your own worst roadblock, causing you to have to go back and revisit all these things again. And it's like the self-doubt and the self-disappointment just feeds into the circle, and you're kind of on that circle, right? I don't know what to do. There's not enough done. I don't know what to do, but I can't get enough done, but I don't know what to do. And it's just that circle over and over again. In your future energy, your immediate future, you have the Six of Wands, which talks about clarity and making choices. But you have the Eight of Wands in reverse, which tells me that you have a lack of passion there. You have a lack of desire to succeed. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse tells me that you're just bound to stay on this karmic circle until you figure out why you're judging yourself and doubting yourself. Once you figure out what has you in this state of doubt, you'll be able to pull yourself out of this. But until you can really sit down, oh, I must be bang on with a few of you, until you can figure out where this doubt resonates from, you're just going to keep on that circle. You're just going to keep on that circle. I don't know what to do. There's not enough done. I don't know what to do. There's not enough done. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it. There's not enough done. Now is the time to start to focus that energy. Right? Now is the time. All right, let's get some clarification on this table. One more shuffle. Whoop, that didn't work, so it must be done. All right, clarify the world upset, or the moon in reverse, the Hermit, and the Seven of Cups, please, in the past history. So you've got the Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse again, and the Five of Wands. The Ace of Cups talks about an offering, a new beginning, an emotional fulfillment. And that's what you're doing here, right? You're looking for that next cup here. You're looking for that next step. But this karmic Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse because every time that new cup presents itself, you feel like you're in a fight. You feel like you fight with yourself. You have this inner conflict. You see the opportunity, but you fight with yourself to take it. Which could be where the regret and the judgment is coming from, because now you're starting to look back and question why you continuously do this. Why do you fight your own ability to succeed? All right, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Five of Cups. You have the Hangman. You have the Ten of Wands upright this time. And you have the Four of Cups in reverse. This tells me that you start to look at things from a different perspective. You know that you have to look at things from a different perspective in order to be able to put the work in to make this you're overwhelmed, Virgo. When you start to see things clearly, the feeling overwhelms you, and so you retreat. The Four of Cups in reverse, you're retreating. You're like, no. You see the possibilities in front of you, but the opportunities are too overwhelming, and you're like, no, I can't. I don't want to deal with this, which then puts this ability to do the work in reverse. And it leads you right back into that wheel again. So you come out of the wheel in your past energy. You understand that you're fighting your own self. You go through this, you get some clarity, which then makes you start to revert back into thinking, oh my God, I failed, I couldn't do it. And the hard work to get yourself to the place where you can see things from a different angle is completely kiboshed when you're like, no, it's too much, I can't do it. It's like the sheer idea of success scares the shit out of you. "2020 is all about stepping outside of your comfort zone. It's about testing yourself, seeing how far you can go. And I know right now sucks in the world, but we're also given a very rare opportunity to step back and really assess and reevaluate. We always say we don't have enough time. Now we have nothing but time. All right, let's clarify your immediate future. All right, so clarifying the Six of Wands, the Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, we have the Queen of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. There is so much fire energy up on here. Holy man, Virgo. All right, the Queen of Wands tells me that you are starting to understand what your passions are and what your desires really look like. It also tells me that you're willing to start trusting others and your own intuition. It also tells me that you're ready to, you want to be ready to embrace passion projects and things that you've always wanted to do. The Three of Wands tells me that once you hit this Queen of Wands energy, decisions will be clear and decisive. The Knight of Wands in reverse, though, tells me that it's going to be very hard for you to move forward with these things. Because, again, you like to stand in your own way. But until you can learn to be like, you know what? Yes, this is uncomfortable, and yes, I could fail, and yes, this might turn out the way I want it to, might not turn out the way I want it to. it's still okay to try. Once you can do that, Virgo, and turn that Knight of Wands in the upright and give yourself some forward motion, you are not only going to get off this constant wheel of doubt, you are going to smash it. You just have to be willing to trust and believe in your own self. Also, for whoever needs to hear it so that they know that this reading's for them, I'm being told to say a closed mouth never gets fed. All right, let's get some universe cards for you guys and you'll be all done. All right. Anything else for Virgo? Yeah. Okay. All right, we've got the Winged Wise Ones. Angels help, miraculous aid. So look for synchronicities, look for serendipities, look for reoccurring numbers, look for songs that play on the radio that just like slam you when they start playing. Or like you're doing dishes, or you're out washing the car in the back alley or whatever. You're doing something that's completely mindless, and then all of a sudden the song starts playing in your head. Listen to those lyrics. Listen to what the feelings that they invoke are, because those are messages. That's the universe giving you, like, it's like a smack upside the head, like, hey, pay attention. And then the other card that it gave you was the Ice Queen, ideas preserved, non-action, entitlement. These are things you need to release. You need to release these. Don't preserve the ideas. Ignite the ideas. All these wands on here is fire energy. We've got the 5 here. We've got the 10 here. We've got the 3 here. We've got the Knight, the Queen, the 10 here, the 6 here. You've got all of this fire energy. Even the Hermit's carrying a stick on fire. Ignite those passions and run with them, Virgo. Run with them, please. Because you've got so many things you want to do. You should do them. At least some of them. All right, Virgo. I hope that this finds who it needs to. I hope your April is absolutely stunning. And we will connect real soon. Until then, blessed be.